welcome back to the show for Mugs, by Mugs, Keep Punting Potty, Spring 2024. I bet all three of you are so rapt that we're back. Hey Mum, how are you? All right. But just in case you forgot, I'm Phil, and I've got two men that are in a desperate need of some gear changes either side of me. I've got one to the left of me that needs blinkers really bad in Fowkes, and I've got another one that needs to be gelded really badly in Garris. We're fresh from a hot girl Euro summer, where we learned quite a bit about each other, the world, Ibiza, Pacha, V Beach. Thoughts, feelings, opinions. Have you regrouped yet? How's you feeling?
I'm back to reality, somewhat.
Never back.
Somewhat back
never
to reality.
Back. Never back.
Fantasy 24/7.
Yeah.
Fantasy.
Are you buzzing like for this?
No, I'm spewing.
I'm pretty excited.
I'm actually excited.
Should we just
Good to get
pretty
back
excited.
and do it properly.
I was hoping you should say no, so we just stop here.
We could just
Cut our
stop.
losses.
This might be episode one of one.
One of one, and
Yeah.
that's
Can
it.
we at least
I'll come
start
back.
doing the show at Scorpios? Or no?
Well, at least we got a new set for you guys.
Oh, a new set.
We upgraded because we made heaps of money.
So much money. Yeah,
Made money in Europe.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Had
What do
the
you reckon?
phone
You
calls.
comfortable? Fax?
I'm not.
You never look
I
comfortable.
feel like I'm on the side too much. But
Oh
that's
my
right.
god,
You
I feel
wanted-
so
you wanted to
awkward.
sit
I
there,
can't even
so-
look in the eyes. of the
You're over
camera.
there because you're irrelevant.
Oh shit, and you stink. Anyway, so
Let's get into it already.
let's get into
start.
some horses.
Start.
We'll kick off with our first feature races of the season. Let's go to Sydney, cuz. Let's go to Rosehill. First, we have race 6, the Group 2 Sheraco Stakes, 1,200 metres. The favourite is the number 3, the ever so promising Jolly Star at $1.75. Who wants to kick off?
You might as well kick off.
Me?
Yeah.
you start.
Well, that's
Why not?
we're going to tip the same
I've
horse anyway.
talked so much already.
All right, Fax, you talk.
I'll
Go
talk. So I'm going with Sunshine in Paris.
Surprise.
You know, it did win this race last year. And
who
Phil,
tipped it?
I don't know. His name is Phil. Anyways,
It's weird how we're kicking off the exact same week. as
Yeah, we
last
actually
year.
are. We actually
Didn't
are.
realise.
Just by
but
coincidence.
look, I think this horse is prime for the Everest, but I think it will be Screw Down first up. I don't think Annabelle Neeson's going to be, making it run bad, that's for sure. So Jolly Star, look, obviously it does look like a superstar, but
Wrong.
in saying that, second up, bit scary, prefer it over more ground, to be honest. 1,200 metres, 2 weeks in a row, bit iffy. Sunshine in Paris, good track. I just think it's going to get a good run and go very close.
I'll follow suit. I'm also with the 2 Sunshine in Paris at about the 420 mark. I'm hoping, this horse is all well and good and there's no issues because it did have some last year and missed the Everest because of that. It oozes class and it is extremely lightly raced. We've always had a good opinion of it, us boys, and we think this might be the spring to show it. I think it wins this and stamps itself as a live Everest chance. And I think the bubble will be burst of Jolly Star. I think it's a bit overrated. I'd be taking $17 for the Everest now, because if she gets there in one piece, she won't be that price come race day. Philippe?
Yeah, look, this Angelina Jolie could blow him away here with her big lips. But no, this horse, I'm sorry, it has to be on the juice. Like, whatever it is, it has to be on the juice. It actually pisses me off.
But if it would pass out.
The whole
Gale.
the horse actually pisses me off, but because how do you go from edging out Hedged in one prep, who's an absolute crab, come back and your Winks 2.0? It's juice for sure. Have to take on
Hedge, didn't it?
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
just.
right.
I have to take on $1.75, especially because my girl is in the race from my favourite city in the world that I've only been to once. Number two,
Twice.
Sunshine in Paris is resuming $4. I'll take her any day at that price, and I'll also have a nibble on her, like Luke has said, $17 for the Everest because she's going to just about win that too.
There's a future tip anyway.
What a horse! What a city! So
It's all right.
now let's go to another race at Rosehill, race 9. It's also a Group 2, Theo Marks Stakes, 1,300 metres. Favourite is the top weight Celestial Legend at $3.90. Gareth, what do you reckon?
All right, I'll start this time. So this, as the majority of the day is, very tough race. So I'm tipping 2 horses here. I'm with the number 6 New Energy at $16. It's its second prep in Australia. It was very good first up last time and then had 2 forgivable runs to follow. Looks like it goes well fresh and it looks like a nice each way. And I'm also with the number 10 NCAP, again at $16. It was all right first up in unsuitable distance. It did get a little bit held up, to be fair, against Jolly Star, which we just potted, so it's good.
That's good form.
It gets a 5 kilo weight swing on the favourite, Cecil Legend, finishing just behind it. Last prep, when it ugly should have won that race, and it's 4 times the price, so each way all day for me as well.
I'm going to go next. Copy and paste what Luke just said. My first bet's number 6, New Energy at $16.
Yeah, right.
Distant range is its go. Draw looks a bit sticky for the type of horse that it is, but it's weighted very nicely and beat a lot of these guys first up last prep. Just needs the race run to suit, that's all.
You probably want to draw low, I think, anyway, because I think it might be in and up and in.
It's just a horse that I think will get back
On
anyway.
speed.
But
True.
Anyway, add the price, definitely a bet. And the other one's number 10 NCAP at $16. Group quality horse, ran into a bit of bad luck last start, had improvement, drawn perfect. Trainer's bullish. I'm just scared Collar is going to go into the fence like an idiot.
But
as
it might
usual.
be rails and run fence day anyway.
Yeah,
So.
I hope so.
What barriers it got?
Not that low.
7.
It's got
Yeah, it's
7.
good. Be fine.
But look, to be honest, this race, not too much confidence.
Very, very
And if
hard.
the emergency 15 win chat gets a run, I think it might get all favours and will go very close. But I'm happy to take the other two at the price anyway.
Well,
Yeah, look, I'm waiting for Wind Chat to get in the field because it's my main bet. If that does get in the field, I reckon we'll go very close. Just shoot to the lead, Barry 6. It's just one of those horses where they're hard to run down and it's got a lot of guts, and I think it's kind of the type of race that does suit. But yeah, have to wait for for it to get in the field. Other than that, like you boys said, NCAP would be my other bet. Pretty much as what you boys stated. Big price, why not each way?
Yeah, fair enough. On to Garris to do what he does best. He puts himself in places we'd never expect and somehow finds value. What's in your bush this week?
that's very questionable. So my bush tip, this isn't a great one, but there's no prices out anywhere on a Sunday or in the bush yet. But we're going Devonport, race 2, number 2. This is on Sunday. It's called Golden Prophet. Like I said before, there's no price, but I reckon you'll get around $10. It was a good thing beat last start, so I black booked it. So
Looks
I'm going to
tab.
follow. All right, moving on. We're on to now.
We're going to Melbourne.
Yeah. So we're going to start.
City bar.
Flemington, race 8, Group 1, Makybe Diva Stakes, 1,600 metres around Flemington. Your favourite's the future Cox Plate winner. Via Sustain at 2.15 is another future tip. Falks, you want to go first?
All right, so hard race to analyse because there's a lot of question marks here, but I'm going to go with Mr. Brightside. I just think it's going to get the run of the race, push forward. Now gets its chance since Pride of Jenny's had a little bit of a setback, and I just find it hard that, how are you going to turn around 5 lengths even though you've had a bit of an issue? I just think it's going to be quite hard when, some of these horses are rock hard fit and, Mr. Brightside's obviously knocking on the door there. So if it pushes forward, I reckon it would definitely go close. The top two chance at least. But yeah, I don't have a clear tip here, but we'll be going Mr. Brightside.
Luke, do you want me to follow? All right, so I'm taking on the favourite as well, Via Sustina. You got $12 2 weeks ago. Now you got to take $2. It's a no from me. Waller's also known for his horses firing fresh and being a bit flat second up. Though she could be one out the box, so you could be eating my words.
One out of the box could destroy him.
Yeah, exactly. So that's probably irrelevant. Anyway, I'm with 2 horses
Destroy
here.
him. That's right.
So I'm taking her on, and I'm with Mr. Brightside. As Falk said, pretty much, but push forward gets the right run. I'm on at $5. It's a bit shorter now. I think it's like nearly 3, but it's just drawn to get the perfect run, and it probably is the best miler in the race. Unless my second tip is back to form, which is Pride of Jenny. Is she finished? I don't think so. She did have a slight issue first up. It was a hard day to lead. There was headwinds. She's also never won first up, and she's got a pretty average record over 1,400. So I think everyone just got a bit too excited, and it was a bad bet at the 250, and it turned out that way. Now you get at least, I think you can get upwards of $7, and this is probably her pet distance. There's no speed in the race. She'll go forward, roll along, and if she's back to what she was, she has to be the bet at $7. If she fails here, then I guess she's finished for the prep, and you can put her in the bin.
Kind of don't want her to fail because the King Charles.
I'm
future
going.
royalties, but
I'm going with Pride of Jenny. I'm going with number
Yeah.
$6. No chance I'm jumping off. Poor first up. I don't care. Second up, mile. She's going to control the pace completely herself more so than last start. I trust in the Maha camp. And last start, I was watching the race with Falks. She wasn't going those hectic sectionals that she was running last prep because Decky, I don't know, he wasn't doing it with her first up. So if Declan's listening, he's a massive fan of the show, so he probably
Declan Bates.
push the button, son. And look, if she runs up to those runs in the autumn over a mile.
She's unbeatable.
They actually can't beat her.
100%.
So I'm happy to take the gamble. No worries.
She could put 6 on them by the top of the straight, easy.
100%.
I reckon she will.
That's the only way she can win. Yeah,
I agree. Yeah.
Go on, Jen.
All right.
So last feature, also at Flemington, race 9, Group 2 Bobby Lewis quality, 1,200 metres down the straight. Fave is the Flying Grey Mare, number 9, Right to Party at 480. I'll go first here.
You can start.
This is another hard race, I reckon.
Yeah, this would be
Hardest
hardest
race
race.
of the day.
It'd be rude not to have
Hardest race of the day.
2 bets here.
There's about 2 bets everywhere.
First bet is on number 11, Stratton Angel at 850. It's not a noted first up performer, but it tried up like Jesus. It's a proven Group 1 performer, thrown into the weights, straight track experience. And then speaking of straight track experience, my other bet has to be the Kiwi, number 12, Sands Dude at $7. This horse loves the Flemington Straight, nearly as much as Fowkes loves Snooze in Europe. And it was...
Fuck, I must love it.
It was huge first up behind Morning to Glory, who's pretty good form now. Drawn perfect, and I think we'll just absolutely be steaming home. Just pray it gets there in time.
Well,
Luke?
I'll follow you because you pretty much just read my notes out.
Oh, no.
So I'm with the 11 as well, Stratton Angel. Again, the form's right. Just lost to Benedetto last prep at the Goodwood. Meets at several kilos better at the weights, yet it's still a bigger price. It's also proven down the straight, but like Phil did say, it is yet to win first up. And then again, I'm with the 12, Sands Dude, absolute straight specialist, unbeaten at Flemington. The only thing is it's never won over 1,200 metres down the straight.
Saw that.
So, but then again, it's 3 for 7 at 1,200 metres. So
I think it's absolutely
don't read into it too much. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. Massive return, obviously, like I said, running half a length behind Mornington Glory, who went on and won the Group 1 at the Valley.
It's a real thing.
Thank you very much.
Did you see the issue? One issue.
What was wrong with it?
It's got glue on shoes first time.
That can be okay.
Fuck glue.
Scares me a little bit, but I'll take it anyway.
It's falling apart, glue. Fowkes.
Oh, well, my favourite saying is when a mare's flying, you got to stick with it.
Mare's in form.
When a mare's in form, mare's in form. So
because they're all in form.
I found this race very hard. You could have had about 6-7 bets, but going to go Right to Party. It's absolutely flying down the straight. So look, 480 is not a bad price, but it's probably under the odds. Probably we're looking around $7 or $8 would have been good, but take $5 roughly. And Sands Dude, as the boys said, straight specialist, and yeah, I think the Kiwi horses these days are flying. In my opinion, you got Quintessa as well, which I think is a good bet down the. Definitely a good bet. Anyway,
it was a good bet the other week.
It was a good bet. I tipped it to film. That's all right. But yeah, I think this camp just got their horses flying in Australia, to be honest with you. So those colours, just follow them. That's it.
Yeah, sweet. Now, on to the segment with the worst return in racing podcast history.
That actually was.
It's called Rough as Shit, and it's by me. So let's see if we can actually run a drum one day. This week, we don't have one, but we've got 2 crabs. And apologies to all owners and connections in advance. Rosehill Race 9, number 7, Coast Watch at $34, also in the Theo Marks. I really like the way it's trialled. Its form last prep was actually very impressive.
It was good last prep.
And it's drawn a peach, and it's had 3 trials, ready to run, good distance for it, have a nibble. And then Flemington Race 5, number 5 in the Archer, Interpretation at $41. This horse, right? I hate this horse, right? But I'll put it in here.
Yeah, I'm going to die now that you've
back on a good track. Up to 2,500.
Might even not be a good.
It's got the blinkers. It's got the blinkers again. And when they put the blinkers on last prep, it ran a lot better. And Ethan Brown is on it, who's been riding Berkshire Breeze every single start up until now. He's gone into Interpretation. It's trialled up well. Sacked. It almost won the trial for the first time ever. I don't know. I just got this weird. As long as
it's a good track, I don't mind that. But it might not be a good.
But
track.
if it's not a good track, I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot bolt.
It might be a soft 5.
Now that I've said it anyway, it's
could be a 6.
It's going to be retired after the race. Anyway,
it's going to die during the race.
Let's get into our best bet value lay of the day. I can't wait this week for this segment. But I can't wait. But Fowkes. Kick us off.
Just do best bet each.
All right, look, I struggled with this. I'm not going to lie. I just think it's a hard week, but I love this horse. When it's on, it's on. I just think it does set up okay for it. Needs a bit of luck. If it goes forward, it wins. So best bet, Flemington Race 3, number 4, Bold Bastille at $3.80.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Okay, yeah, it's a decent bet.
Yeah,
I think it loses.
That's right.
So my best bet.
They can all lose.
This is
they can all lose.
This is 100%. the roughest best bet in our short potty history, and it might always be the case. Rosehill, race 4, number 4, first light at $11. This thing
looks good.
up to 2,400 meters,
Not
good
best
track.
bet.
Absolutely flew last start with no pace on whatsoever. It's got a weight swing on the whole field. I have no idea why it's come up $11. Had a bit of backing this week. I reckon it'll jump a lot shorter.
I like it.
I'm happy to have it each way.
I'm at Rosehill as well. All my things are at Rosehill. I'm in race 3, number 7, Unusual Legacy, at about $3. As long as the track's not too leaderish, this thing was really good return. First up over 1,500 in a day. It was really hard to make ground. Probably one of the only horses too. It's never lost second up as well, up to 1,800. As long as we get a fair track, I think it will be winning.
Two horses that made ground that day. Unusual Legacy and First Light.
That was going to be my best bet.
It looks good.
I'm scared of Raff Attack.
But Raff
Yeah, I
Attack,
like Raff Attack as well. That's the
So had a bad run last start.
It did.
Yeah.
Value Faux, value bet, the one at a nice price.
Best value, Rosehill race 7, number 6, Iron Hawk. $11. You look getting a great price here. I think 1,400 meters is going to absolutely explode. Just needs to get a bit of a run from the barrier. But yeah, I think it'll be going very, very close.
The barriers cooked it, I think.
Sectionals were very good, better than I think Autumn Glows.
Yeah, well, they
It
were.
was
So
the same. It was the same.
No, they were better. They were
better than
Closest
Autumn
section was
Glows.
better. I couldn't agree more. Rosehill race 7, number 6, Iron Hawk. These opened up close to $17,
Oh.
and I nearly had a heart attack. Watch for this thing late. The problem is the barrier though. Barrier
the barrier's
14 or
hard.
no 11. Barrier 11 around Rosehill 1,400 meters. Not always easy, but look, if there's pace on, just watch for this thing late.
I probably could have picked a different value, but I've gone with a horse I've already tipped. So race 9, number 6, New Energy at $16. I've already talked about it.
Great price.
Yep.
Lay, favourite to lose at a short price. My favourite segment.
Lay, race 3, number 1, Drifting, because Bald Bastille's going to win.
Yeah,
Is it the favourite? Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
All right. I've got a favourite. It's just favourite. Lay, Flemington race 7, number 3. See you in heaven at 450.
Scratched.
Then I've gotten away with it this week.
Did it on purpose.
Phil's done it on purpose
Done it on
before.
purpose.
I'm with
I don't actually know.
bit controversial this one, but surely can't win first up. If it does, it'll be probably the best horse ever.
Social legend.
Yeah, race 9 at Rosehill, number 1, Celestial Legend.
There you go.
59
Ballsy.
kilos.
Fuck, if it wins, fuck.
I can't win that much.
Actually
weight.
can't win.
Nah, it's got bigger targets, won't win.
Oh, it's that good.
All right.
If it wins this, it's the best. It's the best horse ever.
Well, it is that good.
Faux.
Anyway, on to my favourite segment.
It's my favourite segment.
Faux is multi,
Of course it's
6
your
plus
favourite segment.
legs.
It's about you, selfish.
So the most selfish person in the world, multi together. He has 6,000 calories a day, 9,000 grams of protein. he lost 12 kilos before Europe, and he put on 14 this week. Go Fax, give us your 6 legs, and then your 6 eggs after
Here
this.
we go. All right, so he's paid 120 to 1.
Just get it over with. It's lost.
Oh my God.
Save
right,
your money.
listen,
Responsible.
all right, it's not-
responsible gambling, please.
It's actually generally not that bad. All right, so you got race 4, number 4, Bold Bastille to place, $1.65. Race 4, number 7, First Settler, very good bet, $2.80 to place. Race 5, number 8, Point King, absolutely going to bolt in, $1.60 to place. Race 9, number 9, Right to Party, $1.90, Mare on Fire, okay, to place. And then we go to Randwick for the last 2. We got race 7, number 6, Iron Hawk to place at $3.70, absolute joke. And then race 8, number 1, Traffic Warden at $2.30, and it's going to win the Golden Rose, so it's going to come through.
Okay, so don't worry about it. I hate this segment. Now,
Horrible.
Now
If
we
that wins, you've done well.
Done well.
so
Quick,
well.
I'm going to
Just-
put it on.
well, you have to put
just
it
eat
on.
a bit less.
Gotta
That's
put it
what
on.
I'm saying. Anyway, so different approach now. We now have 10 units each week for a bit of accountability between us three. We're going to pick our best bets, values, etc. across the ground. We're going to keep a tally for all you mugs to keep track instead of giving you 633
So we can see
tips.
who's actually doing good or not instead of giving 44,000 tips each a week.
Okay, so Luke,
All right, I'll start then.
go on, son.
So the way I'm setting my 10 units, I will start at Flemington. Race 4, number 4, High Octane, I'm having half a unit. Race 5, number 2, Post Impressionist, I'm having 1 unit. Race 7, number 7, Wollombi, I'm having 1 unit, and I'm having half a unit on Foxy Cleopatra. Then in the big one, the Makybe Diva, race 8, number 1, Mr. Brightside, I'm having 0.75 of a unit.
Fucking hell.
And what's wrong? And number 6, Pride of Jenny. I'm also having 0.75 a unit. Race 9, I'm with the 11, Stretton Angel, half a unit, and Sands Dude, half a unit, like I tipped. Then we go to Rosehill, race 3, number 7, Unusual Legacy, 1 unit. I've been trying in race 3, race 5, number 1. I'm having half a unit. Race 6, number 2, Sunshine in Paris, 1 unit. Race 9, number 6, New Energy, half a unit on that, and half a unit on the number 10 end cap. And then just the 1 at Eagle Farm, race 4, number 1, Extra Manners, 1 unit on that to win.
That's what you need, mate. Extra manners.
Shut up, you selfish prick.
You need that.
Your turn.
It's a great tip.
All right, so
Hurry up.
race 1, number 4, Nadal, 1 unit. Race 3, number 4, Bold Bastille, 2.5 units.
Jesus.
Race 4, number 7, First Settler, 0.5 units. Race 5, number 8, Point King, 2 units. Race 10, number 12, Green Fly, 1 unit.
What?
And then we move on to...
Well, you've already gone over 10 units anyway.
No, I haven't.
You haven't.
No, I've only gone... Yeah, all right. Race 3, number 7, Unusual Legacy, 1 unit. Race 4, number 11, Campaldino, 1 unit. Race 7, number 6, Iron Hawk, 0.5 units. And race 10, number 6, She's an A-lister, 0.5 units.
Very good.
Okay.
Nice.
Couple of
my
roughies there.
turn.
Philippe now.
10 units on first. No, I'm joking. So we got Rosehill, race 4, number 4, First Light, 2 units. Race 5, number 2, Firestorm, 1 unit. Race 7, number 6, Iron Hawk, 0.5 units. Flemington, we've got race 1, number 4, Nadal, 1.5 units. Race 1, number 6, She Light, 0.5 units. Race 3, number 3, To Be or Not To Be, 1 unit. Race 6, number 2, Bandersnatch, 0.5 units. Race 7, number 15, Foxy Cleopatra, 0.5 units. Race 10,
Nice.
number 4, Milford, 1.5 units. And then at Belmont, I've got race 9, number 5, Classic Rogue, 0.5 units. And at Eagle Farm, I've got race 7, number 9, Super Chilled, 0.5 units.
And also, we will obviously put this on our Instagram for our 3 or 4 viewers, so you don't have to write all that shit down.
Yeah.
That was
That was meant to be easy to keep track.
Yeah.
I lost track and I have it here.
Yeah.
Jeez.
It's all right.
It's right. It'll be on our Insta post, so we'll get it out sometime tomorrow.
Now,
Or today
to
when you're
finish
watching
off, Let It Ride. What did we call it last time? I completely forgot. I just wrote Let It Ride.
Let it lose.
Sink and swim.
It's Sink and Swim.
I have Finn's
well
body.
done, Falk. Sometimes you think, it's
Yeah.
all weird. Anyway.
You remember that, but you can't remember a call from 2
Can't remember
nights
your
ago.
name.
I'm
Anyway,
fine.
start with $150 stake between us, and each week we chuck it on a moral and we try to build the bank.
We're actually doing it.
So
Oh,
I'm
there's
kicking off.
There's an easy one this week, I just realised.
I think we know what I'm doing. Ramwick race 4, number 4, First Light to place at $3.40. Great way to start the kitty.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Brightside, it's like $1.50, man. What a good bet that is to place.
Not
this
enough.
stack.
Not enough.
Oh, well, I'm not
Joke.
putting it on anymore. Don't worry
Anyway,
about
so
it.
that's the first one. Now
Over
you
it.
have some futures tips, I believe.
I do. We're meant to give few tips. I think this is the moral of the spring at the moment.
Well, I've got
In the
one.
Turak handicap, another wheel at $4. That's it. I
That's
don't have
it.
anything else to say.
Just got Will, another one.
Well, I've
Dad,
got-
another one.
Hold on a second. If Point King runs really well this
and the
weekend,
potty, we're done.
really well this weekend, it's $50 in the Melbourne Cup. There you
Nice,
go.
I'll,
choice in the Caulfield Cup.
I'll edit that out. So now for
Thank you.
any more tips, race day updates, and just somewhere to talk some shit, we now have a WhatsApp group. We'll chuck the link in the description. I can't wait to get my nonna on that as well, my mum and shit like that, because that's all who listens.
Can't wait to get
and
Phil
get a lot of
involved.
people.
I mean, Will.
So Phil, yeah, I'll get involved
Yeah.
too. So that was so much talking. Do you boys have any last words?
Good return.
Happy punting. Gamble
return.
responsibly, but also smash things because it's the spring.
Okay. Do we have a
Oh,
song?
no.
We do have a song.
Got a mortgage coming up. I cannot punt. Stop punting.
As if that's a pun. Keep punting. Gamble responsibly. And
keep
Charles.
listening to Afro
and
House.
these
Stop punting.
Nah, we'll see. We might not be back next week, so
It depends.
See you guys.
take care.